Yes, we have the Apple Watch Ultra 2 in the building as an Apple Ultra owner. Listen, if you got the Apple Watch Ultra, I'm gonna keep it you probably chilling. There's no rush or need to upgrade, but the Smartwatch Guru has to touch every single smartwatch and give you the 411. There's a lot of people who didn't grab an Apple Watch Ultra to this point, and you guys are in luck because you guys get the Apple Watch Ultra 2, which has some improvements and slight differences from the first gen Apple Watch Ultra. So let's get into that. Let's crack this bad boy open and let me share my first thoughts and opinions about the Apple Watch Ultra 2.
Did you just buy an Apple Watch Ultra 2? Or maybe an Apple Watch Series 9? Or maybe you're already an Apple Watch owner? Well, today's video is brought to you in partnership with Casetify, who has you covered with their newly released Bounce Band, Impact Band, Watch Case Screen Protector combo, and of course their classic stainless steel mono-link bands or 3-link bands. Casetify's new Bounce Bands are lightweight, water and sweat resistant, has a design with ventilation in mind. They're soft, they're flexible, they use pin and tuck closures, and they're made from high performance FKM elastomer, which means if you're allergic to silicone material, you won't have any issues here. Now, the Bounce Bands are ideal for the active user who wants to work out and sweat, but they're even just as useful for the casual smartwatch user, as they are very comfortable to wear. And if you prefer a little more character or fun in your watch band, then you might want to look at the Impact Band from Casetify, as there are so many styles to choose from with comfort in mind. Also, these use recasetified pellets, which keep the planet in mind by utilizing recycled case materials to produce these bands. But if you want something metal as well, you can check out Casetify's premium 316L stainless steel options in the 3-link or mono-link versions. Which, speaking of, if you follow the link found in the description below at casetify.com/CJKnowsTech, you'll be greeted with a nice percentage off your order.
All right, y'all, flip this bad boy around, lift the tabs up. You guys, the unboxing experience from the Apple Watch Ultra 1 was fire. I'm expecting the same here with the Apple Watch Ultra 2, and it is. It's really nice. It's really premium. You understand that what you pay for is a premium smartwatch, like for real, for real. And then we have the Apple Watch Ultra, and this time I did something different. I went with a trail loop. I haven't tried the trail loop just yet. I'm gonna check that one out. So first thing first, let's get the trail loop out. I'm gonna make you wait a couple seconds, just a couple seconds for the Apple Watch Ultra 2, but really nice unboxing experience. I love lightweight bands, but you know, we also like our metal and our other materials as well. This is a really lightweight band. It's very reminiscent to the Sport Loop, and the Sport Loop is one of my favorite Apple Watch bands. That's why we went with that. So I typically like orange with the Apple Watch Ultra little combo, but this one has blue as well, so we'll have to see how that works. The Apple Watch Ultra 2. Okay. Boom. There aren't much differences from a design standpoint. All of the differences are under the hood and the new chip. You know, you'll get the double tap with that new neural and so forth. You know, there's a lot of back and forth on that. I'm here for the people who are just now trying to get an Apple Watch Ultra and who are trying to get into this world, and now is the time. Hopefully next year we see some design changes and design language, you know, improvements or whatnot, but it's rather disappointing we didn't get the black just yet, but I'm sure if we ever do get it in the future, it's better that Apple took their time to get it right as opposed to rushing it out just because we wanted it so bad. So it doesn't say Apple Watch Ultra 2 on the bottom, so there's no real indicator that you have the Apple Watch Ultra 2. So I'm gonna have to be careful. I might get these two mixed up. Let me throw on the band really quick. Apple Watch Ultra down. Oh, this has like a stretchy vibe. Oh, I like this band. It got like a little stretch to it. I love anything that has like the ability to conform and contour and to stretch to, you know, movements and just everyday activities. That's all about comfort, and that's what I'm about when it comes to Apple Watch bands. So this is a really nice Apple Watch Ultra combo right here. So if you're looking for the trail loop, I 100% give it the stamp of approval. So find the colorway that you like and roll with it, because it's super comfortable. And as someone who has a more smaller wrist at approximately 6 inches, this fits me well. I always go for the small to medium size. I don't do the medium to large Apple Watch bands. Remember, ignore the noise. If this is the watch that you want and you want to get it, the Apple Watch Ultra Series 1 was phenomenal. So the Apple Watch Ultra 2 is just even more, a smidget more phenomenal. So go with it if this is in your budget and this is what you want to roll with. I can tell you this is a great watch. Even before I even use this one, because you know, double tap, we don't get that till later. I guess in a month. So I won't be able to have that separates from the Apple Watch, you know, Ultra 1. So now what I have to do is the part that I dislike most is set this thing up. So I'll check back in with y'all. YouTube, the smartwatch guru is back. This is the next day. I got my Apple Watch Ultra 2 set up and I've been spending some time with it. Now, let's be clear. The Apple Watch Ultra 2 is the best, arguably or subjectively best Apple Watch that Apple offers. It's the most feature packed, it's the most rugged, it's the most battery yielding Apple Watch out of the entire lineup. Now, if you go to any other tech creators video on the Apple Watch Ultra 2 and they're talking about it in comparison to the Apple Watch Ultra, run. Why is that? Because on Apple's website, you can only buy the Apple Watch Ultra 2, which means this is the current Apple Watch Ultra that's being offered. Now, it's the reality that you can probably buy an Apple Watch Ultra secondhand at a great price point because some of the knuckleheads out there, tech snobs and tech junkies, ditched their Apple Watch Ultra to get the 2. And I'll just clear it up for you. Someone who has had the Apple Watch Ultra, the Apple Watch Ultra 2 feels no different. And it's not supposed to. It's because there were minor improvements and upgrades, and the main separating factor or feature is not available as of yet. So until double tap hits the market, I don't really have a separation feature. And I understand you can go into accessibility and turn on a double tap like feature and so forth. So that's a whole gray area and whatnot. We'll talk about that once double tap is available. But the reality is the Apple Watch Ultra 2 is the best Apple Watch offered in the lineup. It's the biggest, the baddest, the strongest. And in my opinion, it's worth every penny. Some people are gonna complain, oh, the price point, I can't believe it shouldn't be this and that. That's all subjective. At the end of the day, if it doesn't fit in your budget or if you don't want to spend what it costs, carry on. No reason to come in the comment section spoiling other people's parade and enjoyment around this product because this is a great product. Now we have this new watch face offering, which you can get on the Apple Watch Ultra 1. Just to be clear, that comes with Watch OS 10 for the Ultra. So this is a new setup and I love and enjoy this Apple Watch face. But even more than that, what I really enjoy currently is Watch OS 10. It's a great UI experience. It's a great setup. It's so much more well thought out and laid out. Now I do have videos on the Series 9 Apple Watches, especially helping you guys pick what size to get if that's more your, budget or lingo or talk, or if you're just here for fun. Enjoy the conversation because the Apple Watch Ultra is a great conversation. It's never not been a fun watch to talk about and an enjoyable watch to use on an everyday experience. It's the brightest. 3,000 nits of peak brightness in direct sunlight. Yes, it's bright and this OLED panel is just as crisp as ever. Did much change from the previous? We're not talking about the previous, so let's talk about what this watch gives you in the area of display. Now, this is a 1.92 inch Retina LTPO OLED, 3,000 nits of peak brightness. It's a 502 by 410 pixel with a 338 pixel density. This has sapphire crystal glass, always on display, the works. And it's crisp as ever, bright as ever, nice as ever. Do I notice the 3,000 nits in comparison to the 2,000 nits on the Apple Watch Ultra? I'm gonna be honest, no. This feels like the same Ultra Apple Watch Ultra experience that I've known and loved from the previous model. It's just carried on into the Apple Watch Ultra 2, which is a great thing because the user experience on that watch was great. But this has the new chip, so it should be improved in optimization and efficiency and performance overall. Now, another thing to keep in mind when we're talking about Apple Watch Ultra is the sizing, dimension-wise, but it's also the weight. This is 61.4 grams a heft, and it's also a 49 millimeter setup. So that's a nice size setup, but I'm gonna be honest, I have an approximate 6-inch wrist. I'm rocking this bad boy just as I would any other Apple Watch, and I'm enjoying it. big watches, to some people, they don't appeal to others, they do appeal to them. So it is what it is. Now, another great topic with the Apple Watch Ultra is that mega battery sizing and battery life. Now, this has a 542 milliamp hour battery. What does that mean? Days on days on days, especially for you light users or you people who are willing to like dial back certain things in the watch to experience even more days of usage. You got it. This is by far the longest lasting Apple Watch ever. And it's a great thing because, you know, people always like this is the hater talk. It's funny because it be the haters out there talking about normal users have no business getting the Apple Watch Ultra. Why wouldn't someone who wants the best battery life, the best built and rugged Apple Watch for everyday usage without having to add additional accessories to protect against, you know, the environment? But if you have to, then you do that. But at the end of the day, all of the outdoors features and the satellite connectivity and the path, GPS tracking, and all of those advanced features, these are all pluses. You might be a normal user today and get adventurous tomorrow, possibly. You know, you might have a switch of heart. But even if you do not use those features, the battery life, the user experience, which is what matters most. Everyone talking about this and that and this spec and that spec, whether you're gonna use this feature and that feature, doesn't matter, because what matters most? User experience. And that's why I have the enthusiasm about the Apple Watch Ultra as someone who uses and touches a lot of smartwatches. I touch every single Samsung Galaxy smartwatch, and I touch every single Apple Watch. It used to be other watches, but certain watches got banned. So hey, you know, it is what it is. I can't help that. But amongst these two top players in the smartwatch world, I have the Google Pixel Watch as well. Yeah, all right. But the top two big players, Samsung and Apple, I use their watches. And the top player in the smartwatch world, whether you want to admit it or not, is the Apple Watch. It's the best selling. Oh, best selling doesn't mean it's better. Listen, men lie, women lie, but numbers don't. And there's a reason why more people buy this smartwatch over the competitors. And there's a reason why people don't buy this smartwatch and go to the competitor smartwatch. Design elements and things like that. And, you know, platform. But in general, in reality, this is the best top selling smartwatch, and this is running the category, and there's a reason. It's built well. It's done well. They've been doing it for a long time, and they've been doing it well. And it just gets better and better. Like with watchOS 10, I'm loving the new UI layout. I'm loving the experience. So when it comes to the Apple Watch Ultra 2, if you're on the fence and you're deciding, if you didn't get the Apple Watch Ultra, but you wanted it, the beauty about the Apple Watch Ultra 2 is you're getting the same watch, but with just a little more extra sprinkled on top, later chip, longer updates and support. And at the end of the day, in a nutshell, this watch, in my opinion, gets my stamp of approval, and it is worth it. Ooh. You technology snobs, I done just about had it with all of y'all. Listen, duck.
New watch, no diamonds, no watch, good timing, yeah. New watch, no diamonds, no watch, good timing, yeah. Need no middleman, I'm the man, send it in. I like what I like, me, I know my rights, is sipping in. I like having fun, I do what I want, it's what it is. For my son and son, for my daughters, yeah, it's for my twin. I work through the night.